because we're going to make some music together. Today's jam is inspired by a song that's pretty popular these days, River Flows in You by Yiruma. You might have heard it before. It's really beautiful, and it turns out that the chords are very simple, and I want to show you how easy it is to make beautiful, flowing melodies just like that you create yourself. You can be a creator of beautiful music. It's not just something that an amazing talent is born one day, right? Everyone can become a composer and an improviser. You just got to try and put your heart into it and just see what comes out. So I challenge you today to be creative and just see what your fingers can come up with. This key that we're going to use today is the key of G major. So if you just want to use these 5 keys, that would be kind of the level 1 easy version. You can just stick with these 5 notes, G, A, B, C, D, and you can go up higher to this. This melody will sound the most beautiful on the higher half of the piano. I recommend that you stay in the treble area, this G, or even way off that you can't even see the screen. Now, if you want to be more advanced, you can add in all of the white keys except for F. You're going to make F sharp. Since we're in the key of G major, anytime you have an F, you'll want to play F sharp. Fs won't sound great in this particular arrangement. Okay, now the little theme by Yiruma that I was showing you earlier, River Flows in You, just has a lot of these Gs and F sharps. See how beautiful that is with these chords? And then it does other fancy stuff. See, that's just right here on these 5 notes of the G major pentascale. And see that little grace note there? That's a really fun pattern. Try that. That's a beautiful little ornament. Try that once. Da, da, da. 3 notes stepping up. Okay, and try this pattern. G to F sharp. Just 2 notes can make a really beautiful sound. See how beautiful that is? Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to let you be the right-hand part, and I'm going to play these chords, and then I'm going to teach you how to play these chords too. There's a more advanced way. It's actually pretty simple, and I can show you a really simplified version as well, so you'll have a couple of options. But I want you to take about 30 seconds and just experiment with some beautiful sounds in the key of G major while I just play some chords. Okay, just mess around and see what sounds good to you. You can try the G and F sharp. Oops, I mixed up the chords because I was talking and playing at the same time. Okay, so you can try the G and F sharp if you like. Just stick on those 2 notes for a while, and then you can come back to the G major pentascale, or even go up higher. Okay, you know, this can be really pretty up high. In fact, if you want to just stick with these 5 notes, and then that F sharp, that can be a really beautiful way to go. Okay, try messing around and just see what your fingers create. Whoops. Okay, how's that going? Now let me show you what I'm doing with these chords. Okay, the It's the same 4 chords over and over again. Now, let's see where these are. So for E minor, let me show you the easy way first. Okay, we'll just use open fifths. Okay, so for E, let's see if I can put both of these up here at the same time. Okay, so here's my middle C. So you can just use an E and then go a fifth above that. So we'll just play this as an open fifth chord. So that's your E minor. And then for C, you're going to go down a third. And just play those 2 notes, C, G. And then come down to G, G, D. So that will be our G chord. And then you're going to come up to D. And then you repeat that pattern. Okay? So one more time, you have E minor. Then, try that with me. And then this is with your left hand, then C. And then G. And then D. And you do 2 beats on each one. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, this is going off the screen. I'm so sorry. You weren't seeing that lowest part. And let me show you this again. So we had E, then C, then G, then D. So sorry that was off the screen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Try it with me. E, down to C, down to G, up to D. Okay, now if you're getting lost, again, you can write this down and try it later. Let me show you the more advanced version. So now what we're going to do is do a very common pattern in music where you play a fifth and then a fourth. And what happens when you add a fifth plus a fourth is you reach the same note you started on. That's called an octave. Fifth plus a fourth gives you an octave. And we're going to play that with fingers 5, 2, 1. This is one of the most common patterns that the left hand needs in piano as you get to more advanced music. This is a pattern you want to memorize. It's a really beautiful sound. So I'm just doing these same chords again and just adding an extra chord on top, or an extra note on top. I'm just taking the same note from the bottom and adding it on top. So here's E, down to C, down to G, up to D, and that just repeats. And now I'm just improvising. I'm not playing River Flows in You. I'm just making up my own right hand part, and so can you. Okay, once you get this left hand down, you can start getting really creative, okay? So those are some things you can try this week. Let's now put the left hand on hold. I'll play the left hand for you, and let's do one last little improvisation where you're creating up here in the right hand part any notes you want with any white key plus F sharp if you want to throw in that one black key. And let's just make some music together. Have fun, be creative, make something beautiful. Ready, go. All right, how'd your improvisation go? I hope you had fun with that. It was fun to make music with you, and I hope you'll keep trying that this week. If you are lucky enough to live with someone else who plays the piano, one person could play that left-hand part that I showed you. The other person can improvise in the right hand, and see what beautiful music you can make yourself at home. All right, I have a couple of special guests today. It's a very exciting day. We have one of our, not finger puppets, but one of our larger puppets wants to come and tell a joke today. And then I have another special guest. My own son has willingly volunteered to come and play a piano piece for you today. Last week, a certain piece was requested, and I was listening to my son practice. I was like, you know, you play this better than I do right now, so do you want to come and play for everyone tomorrow? And he said, sure. So that will also be on the agenda. So we're going to do a finger puppet, actually not finger puppet, puppet joke, and then a special guest performance. And then if you want to stick around to the very end, we'll do shout outs. You can tell me where you're watching from, leave a comment on my Facebook page, and we'll do shout outs at the end. So let's bring on our special guest puppet for a little joke.
Hi everyone, it's my turn to tell a joke today. What do you call a T-Rex who is sleeping? A dinosaur. Get it? Bye.
All right, thanks T-Rex. That was a good one. All right, I'm very pleased to introduce my own son, Isaac, 15 years old, been playing the piano since he was 3, and of course learned with the Hoffman method. And I was his teacher for a long time, but now he studies with Mr. Matt at the Hoffman Academy of Portland, right here in Portland, Oregon. Really proud to have Isaac on. Welcome, Isaac. He's going to be playing All of Me, which is the Hoffman Academy theme song.
Yes, I will be playing that. Yes, I will be playing that song.
Oh, let's do top down. I want everyone to see your fingers. Okay, hold on, let me zoom out.
All right.
All right, take it away, Isaac. Thank you so much, Isaac. That was fantastic. Great job. Let's do shout outs. And if any of you have any questions for Isaac, he said that he could stick around for a little bit and answer any questions. I'm going to hop over to my my Facebook page and see what comments are coming in so I can do shout outs. We will say hello to anyone who wants to leave a comment with your name, where you're watching from, and I'll pass along any questions to Isaac. Isaac, do you want to come back on? Why don't you pull up a chair and we can say hello to everyone out there in the world who's watching. That was great, Isaac. Good job. Hold on.
Yeah, you should probably turn the camera.
Camera's not catching both of us here. Squeeze in. Okay, I think it's good now. Stuff. All right. Hello to Esther in Wales.
Hello.
Hello to Amare, or Amar, watching in Indiana. Thanks for watching. Hello to Grace in Pennsylvania. Marianne says, Isaac has skills, so beautifully played.
Thanks.
Nice job. And Lily says, awesome. And Sarah and Nathan in Illinois are enjoying the beautiful playing. Thanks for watching, both of you. Jill says, wow, wow, wow. Bravo, Isaac from Echo. Lila says, that was amazing, and she can't wait to play it someday. I'm sure you will be playing it someday, Lila.
It is a great song.
Yeah, it's really awesome. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. It is someone's birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Dear Paul.
Dear Paul, happy birthday to you. And hello to Isaac and Riley in Buffalo. Isaac says hello to Isaac.
Yes.
Awesome name. Hello to Rotor and Echo in Houston, Texas. Hello to Rebecca in Colorado Springs. Hello to Daria in New York City. Dario says, bravo, Isaac. Oh, hello to Melina in Missouri, also 15 years old. It's
Yes,
a great
it's
age,
a
right?
fantastic age.
The best age.
Mainly because it is my age.
That's all it needs.
That is truly all it needs.
Hello to Shreya in New Jersey. Hello to Eoin and Finn. I hope I said your name correctly. Hello to Arjun in Los Angeles, California. Zelda and Ellis say, Isaac, that was awesome. I loved how you used your forearm on the keys. That's one of the best things about that piece. You get to like smash the keys
Like
with your forearm.
What you've wanted to do since you were a child. It's you just smashing your hands on the keys.
It's rare that a composer actually tells you to do that.
Yeah.
Smash the keys. Do not try this at home, kids. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's written right in the music. It shows like, use your forearm across the black
this
keys.
general area.
Yeah. You got to see it. Hello to Niladri in Syracuse. Hello to Nanda in India. And Zelda and Ellis are in Oakland, California. Hello to Perrin in Washington. Hello to Brooke in Maryland. Future Hoffman in Isaac. Rituparna in Kolkata, India. And hello to Harshitha in Lutz, Florida. And I think that's all the shout outs I'm seeing today. But I'm going to wait for just a minute because occasionally it takes a minute for new comments to come through. They get lost in the internet somehow. Here's another one. Hello to Tanvi in India. Thanks for watching. Thank you for playing the birthday song, but it is my birthday, not my dad's. LOL. Okay, well, you have to tell us your name. The account says Paul Edwards, and I can't remember the child's name of Paul. So if you're on your dad's account, tell us your name so we can say happy birthday to the right person. All right. Roder loves all of me, the forearm method. Maybe Isaac could give a tutorial on all of me.
Potentially.
It's tricky because it's in the key of D flat major, which has how many flats? Do you remember?
All of the flats.
All of the
It
flats.
has literally all of the flats.
Every black key is used.
At that point, you're like, okay, what are the white keys? Like usually, like
Exactly.
how many black keys are there? It's like, okay, remember the white keys.
Exactly. Arjun says, Isaac was amazing. The name makes me think of Isaac Newton. Yes. All right. Well, thank you again so much for coming on, Isaac. It was great to have you on with me.
It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for watching, and we will see you all next week. Oh, by the way, before I sign off, next week is the first Wednesday of a new month, and it's our tradition to use the first Wednesday of each month for a special question and answer session. So instead of our usual jam where we make music together, which is my favorite, because there are often a lot of questions, we save one Wednesday for those questions. So hope to